else beat me rather than let...
Now a play fake here on first down. And the Steeler pressure too much here. He's going to go down. Right?
It really is, because they're hybrids. Half linebacker, half defensive back. The linebacker in him on that play emerged.
On second down, Davis. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. They'll wind up losing 3. And now it's third down.
Their nose is close to the line of scrimmage.
And my guess is the wheels are turning on that other sideline. As a play caller, you're filing that away right now, aren't you?
Yeah, you're trying to find that opportunity later on when you can play action them or stick something to them between the second and the third level.
Now on third and long, they'll look to throw. And he's going to be brought down here in the backfield. In a play like that, with how far he had to go to make that sack, shows how athletic defensive ends have become in the NFL.
And not just athletic, this is coached in a big way. Run to the football at all times. How about him never giving up on it and pursuing all the way across the field?
He gets this one away, and boy, it's another boomer. Taken from just outside the 30. 21 yards. Well done on the return. And the offense will take over with a new set of downs. The Steelers offense now, they get ready to head back on the field. The crowd may be losing just a little bit of the edge after back-to-back punts.
They want some big plays. They want to see some offense. They want to see somebody break away, whether it's through the air or on the ground. Now it'll be interesting to see.
It's caught inside the 25. And he's going to get this one down to the edge of the red zone. A really good pickup of 28 yards. And the young buck showing that ability, that agility to dance outside of the pocket, complete the deep ball.
And don't think for a second that the coaching staff didn't have their heart rate accelerate a little bit there, right? Anytime you have those young quarterbacks and they get outside of the pocket, you're just hoping that they make good decisions, because so many things can happen that can go wrong when you throw it downfield like that. He got away with it there and in a big way.
And he's going to be taken down here with a penalty flag on the field.
Pass interference, offense.
So a decent gain, but all for naught on the penalty.
It's too bad, isn't it? They were feeling pretty good about it. The only people celebrating, the guys who just gave up that play.
And he'll lose yardage. Brought down at the 32. A loss of a full 3 yards, and now it's second down.
Well, we know that the identity of this offense is to throw the ball. They've got to run it every so often, and for no other reason than to tamp down the pass rush. They can't let them just tee off and get to their quarterback.
Hey, boys, we got 4 down.
Play action. It's McNair. He's going to rifle one deep left. Got his man. And the Steelers are going to add on to their lead. Still first quarter, 2 receiving touchdowns for him. How are they going to slow him down?
I think they're thinking about altering their game plan. Whatever they came in with, now maybe you switch a better cover guy to him. Or you make sure you have more people in his general area wherever he lines up to at least try and discourage them from throwing the ball to him.
Tucker with the extra point, and it's now 14-0. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. This will be taken to the back of the end zone. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line. And out now comes Jacksonville as they get ready to go. Already down 2 touchdowns here in the first half. This becomes a pretty important drive, doesn't it?
It certainly does, and a lot of the teams script plays. We know that, right? They have a script to start the ball game, and typically those scripts go between 12 and 24, 25 plays. Down 2 touchdowns early, probably not very deep into their script, I think that they'll stay with it. I don't think they'll abandon it just yet and try and generate some offense on this drive.
Anything. At least 3 points, get that 0 off the board. The numbers for Davis last week: 20 carries, 102 yards, and a touchdown.
10 touchdowns on the season for him, and I don't know whether these goals are written down. I don't know whether they're discussed amongst the team, but I do know this. Every guy...
The Red Sea parts, and there he goes. Touchdown, Jaguars. A great effort there. His 11th touchdown of the year. And the Jaguars are able to strike quickly for 6. They were already down 2 scores early. They needed something to try to stem that tide, and that certainly qualifies. A big play to get him in the end zone.
It qualifies indeed because, let's face it, they don't get something done on this drive, turn it back over, this game could be 88 and out the gate early.
What? 88 and out the gate?
Yeah.
What's that?
Well, listen, I used to hear my old man talk about it. Usually meant that thing's done.
Well, now that they got the touchdown, it's not 88 and out the gate. We still got a good game going ahead of us. Pittsburgh's offense now heading back out onto the field. And for them, a touchdown their last go-around. Obviously, they'll be hoping to do that again.
And when you start plotting for this drive, when you start thinking to yourself, okay, what are we going to do? You don't go away from what you did before because that worked, but you have to be prepared for wrinkles and counters because you know they'll make some adjustments.
Here we go now. Green.
On first down, it's McNair. And the Jags get to him as down he goes. Jabal Sheard in there to drop him for his 5th sack of the year.
Gun, gun. Gun, gun. Gun, gun. Gun, gun. Detroit. Detroit. Check 52's the mic. Check 52's the mic.
On second down, McNair escaping the pressure right. Throw right side, going to be complete to Moss. Now whistles as time has run out on this first quarter. And it's the Steelers with the early lead. More from Jacksonville after this.
Got a weapon. Everybody's got a rifle.
The NFL on EA Sports is presented by Snickers. You're not you when you're hungry. Snickers satisfies.
And they've got it here with a first down. They give it to Peterson. And taking it across midfield and inside the 45. Another nice gain, 16 yards there and a first down again.
We both know it's difficult, but they've made it look effortless out there. Through the air, on the ground, they've moved the ball with relative ease.
So in Jacksonville territory now. Here's a 1st and 10 at the 44-yard line.
Set. Green 39. Green 39.
Now a first carry for their fullback. And he's going to be stopped at about the 37. A solid run on first down. Gain of 7 leaves him with a 2nd and 3.
They've definitely established a rhythm on this drive, moving the ball quite well. And big man with football is an integral part of the whole thing.
Out of the gun, it's McNair. Gonna throw right side here, complete. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. 60 catches for him now on the year. This last one, a first down. That's the number 2 receiver in the NFL in terms of yardage. And tell you what, a few more plays like that, he won't be number 2 for long.
Well, that's what often happens when you have competitors running around the field. These guys know where they stand in relationship to yardage, totals, numbers, the whole deal. And let's face it, all of them, they all want to be number 1.
This quarterback now 6 of 10 in this first half. He's got his guys a first down here.
Set. Green 39.
From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. And it's intercepted at the goal line. Read it well, and it's picked. And now running right through it. And he will bring it out past the 20. He had a little bit of the turnover bug last week. 3 interceptions. Not an absolute disaster, but another one here. Do you start to get a little worried?
You worry about your team as a whole because you have to find a way to make those interceptions, quote-unquote, go away. And that means your defense. They've got to go out there on set and change and at least hold people to field goals. And if that keeps happening, they lose confidence in the quarterback, and then no one plays well.
Personal foul. Face mask. Defense.
Well, we looked at each other right away. We knew that flag was coming out.
And I always enjoy the conversation post because officials always tell you, I don't want to throw the flag, but you caused the play. You did it. I had to.
Green 39. Green 39.
They'll look to throw here on first down. And a quick throw here, that's complete. And he'll take it down shy of the 45 at the 46. That last catch short of the marker by just a yard leaves him with a very manageable 2nd and 1.
Set. 319.
They'll run it now out of the gun. Look at this. Davis fighting. He loses the football.
Wow. That ball is not free, but a teammate comes along and scoops it up. It's almost like baseball. Guys at bat, people are on base in scoring position. One guy doesn't get him home. The next guy comes through and picks him up.
And avoids the turnover. Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on first down.
Let's go. 319. 319.
Now on first down, he'll drop to throw it. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. Another nice gain, 13 yards that time, and another first down.
When this offense can get their tight ends involved, they can move the football. Here, a nice route, able to look it in, and picks up the first down.
Back 99 Philly, here we go. Set. Blue 90.
Here's a play fake as they set up to throw. And his pass incomplete.
It's been my observation there's been a nice variety of play calling defensively. You and I often talk about an offense's ability to keep a defense off balance with what they're doing. I think the converse has been true in this game.
Yeah, I think you're right. They seem to have gone off tendency quite a bit, but only the second quarter, a lot of time to change things. Now Davis, and a short gain here down to the 22. Only a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 3rd down. Pretty good little 2-play sequence there. You force the incompletion, then a very short pickup.
Yeah, now maybe you bring in an extra defensive back or two because you want to try and defend on 3rd down. They like to play those nickel or sub packages, don't they?
He'll look to throw. And able to get him down, but he does reach the 5. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal. He's such a good route runner. Shows it there on 3rd down. Very proficient and a good pass.
And you know what I've observed over the years in the NFL? The better a route runner you are, the more confidence your guy's going to have in you to go to you in important times because he can trust you being in the right spot, and they connected there and picked up a 1st down.
Set. 319. 319.
They're going to look to throw. Rush coming, and he's taken down.
I'm starting to feel for that quarterback back there. I mean, you know me. Normally, don't have a lot of empathy for the QB, right? In this case, definitely. He's been on constant duress this entire game. I don't know how he's surviving back there.
And to think, there's still a long way to go in this football game. And he'll be taken down here at about the 11. Only a couple yards.
Hey, why this nigga was in the neighborhood on 2K with Kyrie Irving?
I I know
And
the
he got
scouting
on all
report
Lakers
on him is that he
gear.
doesn't possess the eye discipline to be an elite linebacker. And what that means is his ability to read, react, and make a play. But on that one,
Yeah.
he looked like one of those
Here we go
guys.
now. Green 39. Green 39.
They'll look to throw on 3rd and goal. Now they go screen. It's complete. And he takes it in.
Come on,
Touchdown, Jacksonville. A great play there. His 3rd touchdown now on the year. And the Jaguars are within an extra point of tying this one up. There are several elements to a well-executed screen pass. This one resulted in a touchdown. It had all of those elements.
Yeah, you're so right, because you really need the rush to almost get to the quarterback, almost get to the passer. Then you've got to get the ball thrown perfectly, whether it's to the running back, the wide receiver, wherever the screen guy is. And, of course, the blocking has to form in front to get him downfield for the touchdown.
Out comes this field general once more, leading his offense back onto the field. And it was his interception on the last drive that wound up leading to a game-tying touchdown.
And somehow you can make this a play that way. You can't go get the lead again. So maybe it loosens him up a little bit and allows him to go ahead and be a little more free in his play.
And a nice gain of 21 yards. Now McNair looking for a first down throw. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Hayes. And taking it across midfield and inside the 45. Coming up at the half, a reminder, we go back to Orlando to check in with Jonathan Coachman. He'll have a look back at our first half, as well as a look ahead to what's coming up later this weekend. McNair to throw. And a big loss here as he's taken down. DJ Reader able to get in and run him down for a loss of 14. Now McNair off the play fake. Going deep here for Bryant. And that is caught one-handed. Oh, my, he pulled it in. It's a big play there for the Steelers. 43 yards. Well, it's one thing to grab it with one hand, but when you make a catch of that distance, quite another.
Yes, sir. I mean, that one right there, we keep talking about the high-flying antics that we're seeing from receivers nowadays. Doesn't matter what spot they start in. But when it actually does happen in the heat of battle, it brings me right out of my seat.
And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down. But a nice little gain. A nice run there, 9 yards, and it'll be second down.
And that's a nice gain by him on first down, picking up some key yardage.
McNair. And caught in the end zone. Touchdown, Steelers. As his guys are in for 6. And the Steelers are going to take the lead.
And remember, partner, that's a rookie quarterback back there. Apparently, he's getting the hang of this NFL thing pretty quickly.
Had 3 touchdown passes. You're right, he looks comfortable. What are they doing? Anything in particular?
Well, they keep talking about making sure they're giving him plays that fit his talents and also maybe shrinking the playbook a little bit. They did tell us that. Bottom line, he's really good.
Tucker able to connect on the extra point, and the lead is now 21-14. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away.
All right, glasses, Luke.
This will be taken to the back of the end zone. And not wanting to risk anything here late in the half, he'll just take a knee. And
You said who sleep?
Said right glass.
Oh, yeah.
And out now comes Jacksonville as they get ready to go. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
Oh, y'all play this?
We'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
And he takes us up to the 40-yard line before being corralled. The Jaguars going to go ahead and use their first timeout as the clock will stop with 18 seconds to go in the first half. Back to throw now on first down. And an alley to run. And he's giving his guys a shot for late points as they will take over in range for a field goal or maybe more.
All right, now, lucky 56. Lucky 56. Detroit! Detroit!
On play action, they'll throw. He's going to take a shot for the end zone. And that is incomplete, stopping the clock with 5 seconds to go. Trying to get it there to Martavis Bryant. And that'll bring up second down. No move for the field goal unit. They're going to go here with 5 seconds left. They'll throw now on the final play. And he fires one that's intercepted. Rookie Derwin James will down as time is now on this first half of action. And just like that, on we head to half number 2. So we've reached halftime here with the visiting Steelers out in front. So time for the second half as the Steelers have the lead, and they will also be receiving the football here to start the third quarter.
I'm going to have to roll up again before I can flush.
Out come the Jaguars now as they'll go on offense first here in this third quarter. We have not seen much on offense here from either side.
Damn, why is nigga J.R. Smith in the neighborhood with Lakers gear on too? Everybody going up with everybody?
They seem to be a step ahead, don't they? Beating them to the point of attack.
Kyrie and J.R. with the Lakers gear on.
These offensive guys are
taking
like crazy. What's it going to take to get back on track?
Yeah, both sides searching.
Niggas on 2K, Kyrie and J.R. Smith on 2K with Lakers gear on. In the neighborhood. They trying to tell us something, I think. On 2K.
That's a penalty. It's Davis. And for one of the first times tonight, he's going to be held up at the line of scrimmage. The tackle there by Fabian Moreau.
And that's one of the few times they've been able to contain him. He's had a heck of a game, and maybe he's getting a little bit tired from how many times he's carried the ball. But I always think back to what all those old coaches say. The ball's not that heavy. Keep carrying it, kid.
Now a shotgun snap as they look to throw. A dump off for Davis. And he'll get it up here this time to the 21. Call it a 1-yard gain on the play. And that'll force upon him a 3rd and 14.
I know most of the time when the ball's in the air, you're thinking wide receiver, tight end, but running backs, they can be a big part of any passing offense nowadays.
Allergies, this kid's just making me sleeping with the motherfucking AC.
All right, here we go.
The play action fake. They'll look to throw. They'll let it go deep for Beckham. This is caught at the 20. And he takes it down deep into Pittsburgh territory. A big 3rd down play there for the Jags. 63 yards. And at this stage, down in the second half, looks like they just wanted to find a way to get it in the hands of their playmaker. They did.
I think you're exactly right. I don't think the coordinator's looking at his play sheet and trying to figure out which play will work well. He's trying to figure out how to get the ball to the playmaker that you just described. Looking down at that sheet, you find
I can't wait to see one nigga Sharif ball this year coming up, dog. Maddie had that damn heart surgery. Sharif, yeah.
2nd and 4.
All right, here we go.
He could have been crazy this year, too. Look at that bitch,
He was looking for Odell Beckham that time. And it's 3rd and 4.
You got to be precise with your throws, especially in this situation. You're inside the 10-yard line going into the end zone. But sometimes the emotion, the excitement, sometimes the decisions just aren't made very well because of that.
3-19.
They'll look to throw here. And he takes his down to about the 2 before going out of bounds. They're able to convert, stay in bounds, get both feet in. He's probably thinking, though, man, I made a catch like that close to the end zone. I should have scored.
Yeah, there's always a regret when you're that close to the goal line. But let's go back to what you talked about before, getting his feet down. Would you say dotting the I? I can cross the T as well. That was excellent footwork to get in bounds and make a great catch. He has elite instincts from his linebacker spot. He's able to diagnose the run and flies in like a missile to stop that one behind the line of scrimmage.
He'll get it up the middle.
Oh,
and he'll take this one in for the Jags touchdown. A great effort there. His second touchdown of the night. And the Jaguars are within an extra point of tying this one up. He's having a nice little game. Maybe already has an eye on that third touchdown.
And how about what our producer, Christian McLeod, likes to say when they've scored touchdowns like this? He's put a tent up in Touchdown City.
This is fielded a couple yards deep. And all that work, but he stopped where he ultimately would have been, and he's simply taken a knee, and that's the 25-yard line. Time for the Steelers offense now to get set for their first possession of half number 2. First half showed us some pretty good offense. Tie game. We'll see what the second half brings.
And it'll be interesting because I think both sides feel pretty good about what their offenses are doing. Gotta wonder what adjustments are being made defensively to try and get a spark and maybe slow down the other side.
But here, do you change up anything on this opening drive?
Not offensively, you know. You got everything going your way. You've probably prepared for maybe some change-ups you might expect, but overall, you like what your game plan's showing you.
An ideal beginning of the drive there as they'll get 20 and a first down. The big play to start him out has him at the 45 already.
On
first and 10, McNair.
Oh.
And lucky to get away with one there. That one nearly picked. Second down.
And that's one he's got to be happy to have back. There wasn't a hole open in the zone.
You'd have to think on early downs like that first down there, he'd be a little bit more careful.
Yeah, fortunately for him, got a couple more downs to play with.
I had to think about what you was asking.
So after the incompletion on first, now second and 10.
Gone! Here we go now. Green 39. Green 39.
McNair. And they jarred loose. It's incomplete. Big play coming up. Here's 3rd and 10.
I would expect to see some pressure here. It's a lot of contact going on there, and in the end, unable to keep 2 hands on the football and bring it into his body.
Everything looked pretty good until the finish. The pressure drops off as they'll look to throw. Man open, it's Moss complete. And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. That catch puts him over 70 yards receiving now as he's got a first down. This quarterback now over 300 yards now for the game, and time to improve on that as he's got a 1st and 10. Now McNair. He's going to loft one deep left side here.
Oh.
And incomplete. He dropped it in the end zone. Those passes out that far wide always make you hold your breath a little bit. Felt like it was in the air for a while.
What it does is allows a defender to gain some ground, come from a long distance, and have a chance to affect the pass.
They'll try again from the 36 on 2nd and 10.
Watch him now, Barney!
Now they'll run it on the toss. It'll be a loss of a full 3 yards there, and it also brings up 3rd down.
Came out in a power set, but that only served to put more men in the box. And guess what? If you're going to do that, you got to win up front, right? Your offensive guys have got to beat the defenders. They lost all leverage on that play.
The Steelers on 3rd down. They've been okay, 2 for 3 thus far. This is going to be 3rd and 13. To throw, McNair. He'll air this one toward Coleman. And incomplete. He can't hang on. Would have been a nice catch. Instead, it brings up a 4th down.
I remember a coach telling me a long time ago the difference between playing corner and safety in the NFL. Corner is like the Autobahn. Everybody just flying by, and these corners have been really busy in this game, although they got it done on the last play.
On the last play, yes, but there have been some good numbers put up against them offensively. Now, they don't get a touchdown here in the opening drive of the 3rd quarter, but I think maybe you still say mission accomplished as they come away with the lead.
No, absolutely. You keep the pressure on, right? You go downfield, get some points up on the board, and hope that you've motivated your defense to take the field and hold that lead.
This is taken about 7 yards deep. Getting set to go again as we look at the back, heading onto the field again. He's already hit pay dirt twice. He's up over 100 yards. He is feeling good.
And he's just zipping along today. Everything coming together for him. It's that type of a day that you see him just kind of have a grin on his face every time his number is called. Because he doesn't feel like there are going to be any lost yardage plays. Nothing but big-time positive runs.
Making the sideline grin as well.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because what they're hoping, this big defensive lineman will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
Toward the sideline, he will have the 1st down. Good catch. He's able to keep the feet inbounds. 7 yards there, good enough to move the sticks.
If you're running out route, it's likely you end up near the sideline. And what did we just see there? You got it. The benefits of practice. Toe tapping, foot dragging, picking it up, and making sure it was a catch.
And he'll be out of bounds after getting this one across the 40. A gain of 6 there on 1st.
I do have to admit, I like it when it all comes together. When the top part, catching the football, right, whether you're catching it with your hands or cradling it, comes together with the legs, in this case the feet, get a little toe tap to stay in bounds and complete the catch.
And a great job by our crew on the camera shot. Love when you see the grass or on the field turf, those rubber pellets flying up. Great catch.
Well, we just saw a great example of what we talked about with his coach prior to the game. He's definitely one of the better linebackers at reading a play and flowing to make the stop before it turns into something big.
The Jaguars on 3rd down. They've converted 4 times out of 6. Not bad. This is 3rd and 4.
Let's go! Blue 90! Blue 90!
He'll drop to throw. He finds Beckham complete. And brought down, but the juke, the very nice juke, gives him the 1st down yardage there. They have certainly looked his way in this 3rd quarter. Another catch, and it's good for a 1st down.
I think it all came together there. In-breaking route, drove it with excellent pace. Money throw right there to move the sticks.
The 1st down carry for Davis. A little juke. And he's going to take this one down inside the 45.
I ain't do it on purpose, but I'm glad I did it. Oh, boy.
To throw here. They'll set up the screen with Davis. And he'll get it down here to the 43. Only a yard there. Sniffed out well defensively, and it brings up 3rd.
So many things have to come together just right for a screen pass to break for big yardage. The blocking, the timing of the pass to the runner, everything has to fit together just right. But on that play, the defense was able to disrupt things and hold it to a short game.
On 3rd down, Davis. And he will have a 1st down here at about the 40. Just a gain of a couple, but good enough to keep the drive rolling.
He's so helpful after the
It's
play,
been a good
man.
game so far, and you know something? A lot has been power running. They decided to turn him loose again on 3rd down, didn't they?
They did indeed. He delivered the tough yards.
Now let's go! Blue 90! Blue 90!
They'll look to throw now on 1st down. Over the middle to Smith. And he'll be inside the 35 now at the 34-yard line. 7 yards to pick up on the pitch and catch.
I know many people like to throw to the tight end, maybe in a little flexed out position because he creates mismatches with his size. The slot receivers do the same thing with their quickness, their speed, and their route running savvy.
Now let's go! Blue 90!
They'll go option on second down, right side. Stepping up, it's on run. And he works it to the 30-yard line here, right at the 30.
Going to run the read option. Typically, you've got to keep an eye on the defensive end.
And what does that mean? What are you looking for with the defensive end?
Well, you want to play off of what he does. If
What that mean, Joe?
75.
74.
Then you pull it and take it yourself outside in. If he stays outside, you go ahead and leave it with the running back. In this case, pulled it and got
right
the
back in
yardage
the
himself.
game.
First down, Jacksonville. The passing game looking sharp on this drive for the Jags. If you're going to blitz, likely going to leave you in man coverage with this guy, and that is less than ideal.
It is because just about any offense that has an elite receiver, if you blitz and have him in man coverage, you're going to him, even if he has an elite defender on him, because he usually knows where the ball is before the defender does.
Credit him with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9.
Well, they had that one sniffed out. Excellent run blitz. Stop that one for a short gain.
What makes a good run blitz a good run blitz?
The ability to stay on task, to follow up your assignment, go to the gap you're supposed to cover, and not be deterred by anything else.
Looking to throw. Oh, it's a screen pass. That's complete. There'll be a pickup of 8 on the screen. And it sets up a 3rd down.
One stop, guys. One stop.
That shuffle pass, or if you want to call it the shovel pass, that's fine too. That's one of those things that you can take.
Back now in Jacksonville. It's been a very highly contested game to this point. Just a field goal separating these two teams as we get set for the 4th quarter. They'll look to make it 3 for 3 on 3rd down conversions. They need a yard here. Now whistles here, and I believe one of the Jaguar linemen might have moved.
False start, offense.
And maybe they were coming with a blitz that time, and it caused a jump.
I think if we saw it, you know that they saw it. Might have been a little discussion down there. Bad guys coming, pick them up, pick them up. And someone jumped.
All right, well, you stay over there with that.
On 3rd down, it's Davis. Oh, no, he lost the football. Call it luck or skill, whatever the case is, they're feeling good about just keeping the football there.
Yeah, the biggest thing that they're calling it now, our ball. I mean, they don't care if it was luck or skill, or the panic that jumps up in your chest when that ball's on the ground. Whether you get it or your teammate gets it, just as long as you retain possession, that's all you're looking for.
I tell you, the life of a kicker. He has not been called on the entire game. He's over there by the net, but they send him out here in the 4th quarter and say, hey, go tie the game, will you? And guess what? He comes through.
I just don't know how they do it. I really don't. These cats are a different breed from you and me. That's a pressure kick, but that one was never in doubt.
And Pittsburgh getting set to take the field. And fortunate to get points on the board last time. They had to hit a really long field goal to do so.
The kickers in today's game are so good and so skilled and hit from distances that we almost start to take them for granted, and we can't do that. That's a long field goal that they got 3 points out of. They've got to feel good about that, and they better make sure they love him up because he's helped them out.
Yeah, now we'll see.
No, I'm watching that game and I'm footage. You know, they're Beckham going off on something.
It's supposed to be used to slow down pressure, slow down blitzes. In this case, though, if it takes a little too long to develop, you got people right in your face.
And lucky just to get rid of the ball with the arm going forward. Could have been a fumble. 2nd and 10 now from the 27. On 2nd down, Peterson.
Yeah, you're in the party with Bowman.
Doing there, so he'll get it up to about the 28-yard line. 1 yard, the official pickup there, so it's going to set up 3rd and 9.
Well, that's a good start to this drive on the defensive side of the ball.
Forcing completion on 1st down. Then you're able to shut down the running play on 2nd.
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised now. A little bit of pressure going at the quarterback in the expected passing situation.
Play action. It's McNair. Now he's going to throw deep back over the middle. That's caught at the 25. And into the end zone. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. A big play there with his 2nd touchdown of the night. And the Steelers are going to take the lead. Might be seeing that one on the highlight shows tonight. The home run ball here in the 4th quarter to take the lead.
There's nothing like being aggressive, preaching that to your team, and then following through. All the way through. Go ahead and throw one more up there. Why not?
Been a great game, and we are not done yet. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. This will be taken to the back of the end zone. And no run back here.
I played this
will be a
game on some
touchback,
bullshit
and it
for
comes
sure.
out to the 25-yard line. And out now comes Jacksonville as they get ready to go. And they had 3 points last time, but they didn't want 3 points because they were well within range of scoring a touchdown. We'll see if they can do better now.
I'm with you on that one. Let's just go ahead and be frank about the whole thing. The only one happy about the 3-point
kicker.
Exactly. He put it through the post. That's going to help him at contract time. But that offense, you're thinking, let's get in the end zone this time.
I don't know if that'll help him at contract time. You can kick that one through. Trying to get it to Beckham, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Marlon Humphrey. And to the 43. So down inside the 45 to the 43-yard line. That's where they'll take over.
Well, that's a drive killer right there. Not a really confident throw either. This one was kind of up for grabs, and it's going to come down the hands of the wrong team.
Here we go now.
Now a play fake here on first down. Throw left side complete. It's Hayes. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. A very solid gain of 27. Charles, you said earlier this defense is probably going to need to hold these guys right around 20 or under that if they were going to have a chance. It was evident pretty early on that wasn't going to happen.
Yeah, they left 20 behind a long time ago in this game, didn't they? It looks like they're headed towards a big, big number. But 20 was the threshold because that kept them in the ball game and kept the pressure off of their own offense.
Yeah, he had a quick little spin move, but the door shut fast as he's dropped. Give him 5 on the carry there, and it'll be second down. And I'm guessing you'd say this is kind of the key here. Grind out some yardage, work on that clock, see if you can continue to tick it down.
Definitely, you want to bleed things out at this point, right? Continue to possess the football, gain some yardage, and put the onus on the defense. Do they have to use timeouts? What are they going to do to stop you? You're taking charge.
The 6 yards on the pickup, and it leaves them with a first and goal. This is where, fourth quarter, you got the lead, you give it to the big guy. Defensively kind of sucks the will out of them, doesn't it? Because they don't want to tackle him right now this late in the game.
But you say that with accusatory tones. I mean, but you're exactly right. I know it's not something we actually want to talk about, but as a defender, 4 quarters worth of trying to bring people down. And now late in the game.
No, he's talking about, because some nigga was talking about New Orleans was going to send AD and the number 1 pick to the Lakers, and the Lakers was going to send LeBron to New York and some shit. But the nigga wasn't answering Stephen A. questions, so he was going off on that nigga.
They'll give it to him up the middle. And he's going to pull his way down to about the 1-yard line. A very valuable 9-yard pickup, and now they're set up a little better here for 3rd and goal. Here we go, 3rd and 1. Gut check time on both sides. They'll run it. Here's Peterson. And he's in. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. A great play there. His 14th touchdown now on the year. And the Steelers find a way to stretch their lead. Able to punch it in on 3rd down. Makes it easier for those guys on the sideline. They didn't have a 4th down decision to make.
Yeah, could you feel the exhale? Because they were already thinking ahead as all the good coaching
This nigga
staffs
Mike
do.
trying to get ass.
Anticipating, will we have to make the call? They already had it lined up. Never even got to it.
This will be taken to the back of the end zone. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line. Here again comes the captain of this offense, leading his crew back out there now. With his guys trailing here in the 4th, he can ill afford a repeat of the interception that ended the last drive.
Yeah, you're 2 scores down. You take it upon yourself now to play perfect or near-perfect football if you want to get your team back into the game. But it's also tough to do when you're trying to avoid errors, yet still play perfect football.
The completion good for 3, and it's 2nd down. 4th quarter, every drive's so critical, and you figure may only get 1 more shot after this, so a touchdown's imperative on this drive.
It is, but you also have to think to yourself in play calling, don't hold anything back. Don't save it for the 2nd touchdown. You've got the first one for the 2nd one to even matter.
They'll run it now out of the gun. And he's going to be brought down by the face mask. Here come the flags. This is going to get him a first down.
Personal foul. Face mask. Defense.
Well, when you're leading in the fourth quarter, that's not the penalty you want.
Not at all. And now your discipline comes into question. Having poise this stage of the game, you can't have those kind of plays.
On first down, he'll drop to throw. And it's a short one here, complete to his tight end. And he'll get it into enemy territory just across midfield at the 49. That throw good for 4. It's second down. 4 yards on that last completion, so that sets up 2nd and 6.
Now let's go. 3-19. 3-19.
From the shotgun, he'll look to throw. Keeps himself upright. Able to shake him off, but he can't get away forever, and down he goes.
13 tackles.
Jonathan Hankins able to drop him for a loss of 4.
I don't know what you were seeing on that play, but it felt to me like I wasn't watching a football field. I was watching a boxing ring. Watching, but he was bobbing and weaving and trying to make sure he kept the play alive.
Goes down. On third down, it's Davis. Call it a gain of 4, and it'll bring up 4th down. Well, look at the clock. You're down 2 scores. Have to go for this, don't you?
And they thought that as soon as they took over possession. It didn't matter where they were on the field.
Y'all streaming y'all game?
4-down territory.
Rock, you might have to throw the stream up, though, because now they're going to be able to stream
so
and play against
preparing
you.
for that on their play sheet the entire time.
Here we go. Blue 90. Blue 90.
Got to try it here. He's back to throw. And no, it's incomplete. The Jags come up empty on 4th down. And this defense will take over right at midfield. So now with a little over 2 minutes to play, the road back gets very difficult.
Difficult, but still not impossible if they go ahead and play this thing out. Now the defense has to come up big. They've got to go for the script of the football on each and every snap to try to give themselves a chance.
And a decent gain there as that takes us to the 2-minute warning. He'll get a nice chunk there on the first down run, and it's 2nd and 4. So the Steelers with the football as we get you reset. And you'd have to figure they're just looking to burn these final 2 minutes away and get out of here with a victory. On the give, this is their fullback. And he'll go down here at the 35-yard line. And now right out of the 2-minute break, we'll get a timeout used defensively with 1:56 to go. So a defensive timeout, chance to regather, regroup, and get set as we resume action. Not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10.
Here we go now. 3-19.
First down, here's the run with Peterson. And now with 1:52 to go, we get another pause in the action. A timeout here defensively. You'd have to think likely another running play coming here. 2nd and 11.
Now let's go.
They run again with Peterson. And he gets this one inside the 15, just a yard or 2 shy of the 10. And play is stopped here. Timeout. It's the defense calling the timeout here. And they'll be disappointed to have to burn one there after giving up the first down. A 10th carry now for Peterson. And he's going to take it in for a Steeler touchdown. A great effort there with touchdown number 15 of the year and 2nd of the game. And the Steelers are going to add on to their lead. And he certainly played a pivotal role with those 2 TDs and why they're up on the scoreboard right now.
Well, someone's all about winning, aren't they? Because he's not worried about the number. Sure, it's great to have 2 touchdowns. The bottom line is what he's doing is contributing to their lead. He wants to continue to do so.
Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. This will be taken to the back of the end zone. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line. The Jags offense now gets set and heads back onto the field. They're down big here late. I don't know. You just one last drive here for pride?
Some people like to do that. I remember playing for a guy once we were down huge, and someone said, "Coach, what do you want to call?" He was ready to hand, like, who cares? Just get out of here and do something some other time.
If we ain't gonna play our game, I'm probably gonna hop off.
A little bit better as they continue to move forward.
Yeah, probably just want to put this one behind them.
Yeah, might as well go ahead and get that. Rocky, you got the streaming platform. That ain't gonna be able to stream it.
Hope he's got man-to-man coverage and hope that his athleticism wins on the perimeter.
Here we go now.
Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. And for a third time tonight, he's intercepted. Picked off near the 34.
Well, this defensive pressure has been constant all game long. The pass rush, the coverage, they've all been excellent, and now they'll tack on an interception here as this one continues to slip just further and further.
Damn, Draymond had 16 points, 10 rebounds, 7 assists, 5 blocks.
Yeah, he was balling.
The Steelers offense now, they head back on the field.
Magic just
They
tweeted
have the
that
big
shit.
cushion here in the final stages of this one. I don't know if there's any better feeling than being up big on the road.
There really can't be, because for
I want to know what Draymond said to KD in the tunnel.
That's huge to begin with.
And this is caught inside the 5. That goes for a gain
Yeah,
of
after the
31.
tunnel, KD was like, man, they ain't ready. They don't want to go to the championship. And Draymond gave that nigga 5 and whispered something to him. KD looked at him.
It must be something
And then
about
started
the night
laughing.
because he is putting on an absolute show under the light.
Yeah,
I
we've
know you
established
probably
anything
want
in
some
his
shit like,
vicinity,
hey, bro,
he's
see what
grabbing it.
need you. That's crazy.
Run it up on these niggas.
Here we go now. Green 39. Green 39.
They'll run with Peterson. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Steelers. A great play there. A 3-yard touchdown run. And the interception by the Steelers D leads to a touchdown.
And to me, that touchdown allows you to start grinning widely on your sideline. I think they pretty much locked this one away.
Yeah, that's the clincher,
Yeah,
the
he did some
proverbial
shit,
icing on the
he
cake,
somebody
if you
had a
will.
little soiree
Tucker
this
with the
weekend.
extra point, and the decision to just kick the extra point winds up successful.
She having one too for her goddamn birthday.
This will be taken to the back of the end zone. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line. And out now comes Jacksonville as they get ready to go. Let's just be frank. They're playing for pride at this point.
That's all that's left because victory, not a chance now. And I can't wait to see how they actually go about doing it because there are a lot of people watching the body language of the guys on the field now. And if they call plays they want executed, they need to do that and do it really well. Otherwise, there could be repercussions.
We'll see how they handle the waning moments of this one.
Single. Set. Blue line.
Back to throw now on 2nd and 10. And incomplete there. A nice hit. Jars the ball free and brings up 3rd down.
Even without a ton of pressure in his face, it just shows how difficult it is to pick apart his own defense. Those guys are sitting back, and they're not playing receivers as much as they're playing the eyes of the quarterback and when he delivers the ball.
Here we go now. Green 39.
They'll look to throw. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. And for the 4th time tonight, it's an interception. Picked up by the former first-rounder Artie Burns. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. And maybe he telegraphed it a little bit right there. You've got a cornerback knowing that he's going against a rookie quarterback. he stepped in and picked it.
You think he had a great week of preparation, looking forward to this opportunity? And the second part of that is, when you're a young quarterback, you are going to stare down targets, but oftentimes your playbook hasn't expanded to give you full field reads as well. Makes it a little bit tougher for him.
And now we won't see a play on first down. We're going to get a timeout instead. It's just their first. They've got 2 more to use here in the final stages. That one looks like he'll throw here. He's going to launch this thing way downfield. And for a third time tonight, he's intercepted. Picked up at the 14. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
Get that big back.
So now he's equaled his interception total from a week ago. Remember, Charles, he had 3 last week.
And you know, all week long he vowed to take that number down. Told the guys on the team, don't worry, things are going to pick up. I've got this. But he is in a major league rut right now. Let's see if his teammates can pick him up along the way.
You're right. He talked about being cool, calm, collective, rebounding. Not rebounding right here. He's going to let it fly. And that will be incomplete as time has run out on this football game. A big offensive explosion helped leading them to victory. And the defensive guys, they're just saying, hey, put those points up every week. We'll just keep winning.
They will gratefully accept them, won't they? It makes their job that much easier when they're scoring that many points. Allows them to play with a totally different style and a different flow.
So for Pittsburgh, the great run they've been on continues as they move to 9-1 now. And they'll get another road test next week as they head to Mile High to take on the Broncos. Meanwhile, for Jacksonville, it's a loss that'll drop them back to 500 through 10 games. And they'll try to get back on track next week as they head up to Orchard Park to take on the Buffalo Bills. And for Charles Davis and our entire crew, I'm Brandon Gaudin. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports.
You boys about to run it?
We're gonna try to run some 2K. We need one more.
I'm talking about doing that running y'all game. He said if y'all ain't playing y'all game, he about to get off because you know he's working in the morning. Yeah. I've been posted.
While y'all in here, y'all go ahead and subscribe to a nigga, cuz.
Oh, you is on YouTube now, huh? Which one of these buttons is the subscribe? This one? Is it this one? Hell no, what's our YouTube name? You was just going to hide.
P06nut88's, I think.
Say that again?
P06nut88's. I think that's it.
Yeah. 72, 75. I subscribe.
Just need one more game.
You already advanced?
Yeah, I've been ready. Yeah, we should be good to go.
I think I went to
What's going on?
That's it.
We probably about to go in there with 4. What's going on?
Oh, y'all ain't running your game?
I thought you were going to say you getting up.
No, he said he's getting off if you're not playing.
So, I mean, we not playing?
I'm loading up. I just don't want to make nothing lunch week any longer.
The women's been the only one waiting. I'm here too.
P04.
Damn, I should have rolled up before I played you. Hold on.
Says it'll be back next week.
You still in there, Rock?
I'm here waiting on you.
Oh, yeah.
Oh shit, I gotta back up then. Because I was literally in the wait, just waiting for you to join in.
Oh, nah, I was about to try to join in again. No, I had to press some shit.
So y'all should press it at the same time, and then it'll take y'all both in there.
Dwayne Brown came back. Oh, god damn time.
Alright, let me know when you're ready to press it.
Go ahead, I'm searching.
Ooh, I moved up to the number 1 pick. Okay.
You better have that for a minute, because I've been at number 2 for a while now. Okay, that's how we rocking. What the fuck I just do with that little piece?
It's
Coach, we find ourselves at the foot of the Rockies, Denver, Colorado, for this edition of the NFL on EA Sports. Nothing like the fanfare of introductions to an NFL game, and that was in evidence a moment ago. Fireworks, pyrotechnics, you name it. This crowd is ready as their guys get set to match up between the Pittsburgh Steelers and the Denver Broncos. The final playoff push is upon us. It's week 12 of the NFL season, and we're underway on EA Sports. This is fielded at the chalk of the 10. And a good effort on the return there. Gets him across the 30 to the 33-yard line. So they'll come up first and 10 now from the 33. They'll run it now out of the gun. So a nice job to break the one tackle, but not much daylight after that as he's brought down. 5 yards is the tally on first down. That brings up 2nd and 5. Now a play fake. Brady.
Oh, that really put my hands
Throw everything off. It brings up 3rd.
They'll put a check mark in the box where the defense coordinator was saying, how well can we stay with these receivers if we're in man coverage? Because he just did it on that one, forced the incompletion. That allowed him to get bolder with his pass rush, won't it?
Absolutely. Frees up your guys elsewhere. Finding his safety valve here. That's complete. 9 yards on the play and a first down.
So many times you hear today's NFL described as a space game. Get your best players into space with the football in their hands. That's why sometimes you swing it out to your runner, get him out in the flat, and let him have a chance to make people miss an open field.
And left side here, it's Graham. And taking it across midfield and inside the 45. That one going for a gain of 11 and a Bronco first down.
I got a kick out of that one, partner. You and I talk often about trying to hide receivers in certain situations, but a guy of his size can't really hide him. With a tight end drag route, definitely an effective way to sneak him across the formation for an easy completion and a first down.
Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9.
Hell yeah, we trying to move. I'm trying to get this game out the way.
Brady to throw on 2nd down.
Yeah, and the nut rocking.
4 yards on the completion, and it sets up a 3rd down.
Well, they're unable to convert that into much, but it's never a bad idea to try to get the ball into a tight end of his caliber's hands and see what kind of disruption he can cause.
From the gun on 3rd down, Brady. Got him in. He finds Sanders.
They say KD gonna miss 3 games.
Inside the 25. That one good for 13 and a Denver first down.
I'm not sure that this play was designed for him specifically, but they got through the progressions and got the ball to him. So, second catch on the drive. He may not be a primary guy, but they definitely want him involved.
Absolutely. This early, the opening drive, as you said, 2 catches. So, if they can get him going in the passing game, it should open up his running game, too. It's a 6-yard pickup, and it gets him to 2nd and 4.
Yeah, that's the busting conference win.
Now Brady throwing on 2nd down. This will be caught just inside the 10. And all the way down inside the 5 to the 4. His first catch, good for 14 there and a first down.
His passing's been on point on this drive, hasn't it? Been very accurate, gotten the ball downfield, gained nice chunks of yardage. But now, in this situation, the field is really condensed, partner. So if he's going to throw the football, that has to be pinpoint here.
And he will take it in for a Bronco touchdown. A great effort there. His 9th touchdown of the season. And the Broncos have taken the early lead.
The losing streak had taken on a life of its own, and I think it infiltrates a team when you're on that much of a slide. But this group has managed to focus, come out early, and put a touchdown on the board. They look like they mean business in this one.
They do. Now the key, holding on to that attitude, because, man, that streak has been a struggle for them. Here's Bosher to kick it away. That'll be taken in the end zone. And he'll make it across the 20. As his guys will set up shop at the 23-yard line. Was going to spring a leak on the first play from scrimmage.
Got after him right out of the gate.
Well, what's the stream quality you got it on? It might be that.
Now then, after the sack, it'll be interesting to see what they have planned for 2nd and 23.
Here we go now.
Now McNair off the play fake. Looking left side, and he's got him in. That's Hayes. He's got this almost to the 40 before going out. He got 29 yards that time. So a big pickup that time. And Charles, defending AFC Player of the Week, maybe bucking towards another award this week.
Yeah, they say they don't really care about the individual awards. You and I both know
they do.
It means a lot to them. It means respect around the league. And if he's able to show those kind of hands all game long, he can win a second one.
So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10.
Here we go now. Green 39. Green 39.
Now McNair looking for a 1st down throw. And this is incomplete. Before the game, they were running the route tree about as efficiently and effectively as we could have possibly imagined, but sometimes the passes just go awry.
Yeah, let's face it, when you're running the route tree in pregame,
you
don't have defenders breathing down your neck. You don't have defensive backs making plays on the football. Hard to replicate the intensity of the game in pregame.
On 2nd down, McNair. Throw right side, going to be complete to Moss. And he'll go down right around the 47 this time. 8 yards on the completion, but now they face 3rd down.
One thing we do know, he's going to get his catches. So as they move forward defensively, got to continue to focus on not giving up the big play when he does catch the ball in the secondary.
And he has the 1st down yardage before they bring him down right at the 45. It's a 9-yard gain, and it keeps the drive moving. So after 2 1st downs, they get another here. 1st and 10 at the 45.
Watch it now, Barney.
Again to the fullback on the dive. And he'll be brought down at about the 42. A gain of 3, 2nd down.
A good solid game there on 1st down.